Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with midfielder Frenkie De Jong, as it has been reported that Bayern Munich are monitoring the 75 million euro rated Barca superstar, as Thomas Tuchel have requested the club to sign him. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Neymar, as it has been reported that the former Barca winger continued to push for a possible Barcelona return. How possible can that be? We are also going to be discussing on that. So, guys, as we get right into the full story, please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, turn on the post bell notification so you always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. There are multiple Barcelona players who are facing an uncertain future at the club ahead of the upcoming summer transfer window. But as the club look to offload their unwanted players, there are other stars in the team who they consider untouchable. One of them is Frenkie De Jong. The Dutchman is coming on the back of an exceptional season that saw him emerge as one of the club's top performers. However, according to Florian Plattenberg, De Jong is currently on the radar of Bayern Munich. Their head coach, Thomas Tuchel, has listed the Barcelona superstar as one of Bayern's potential targets in the market. The interest from Bayern is far from concrete at this point, and the German champions are just monitoring the midfielder. But these could be viewed as the club's early steps as the Bavarians look to reinforce their ranks in the middle of the park. Bayern are looking to offload Leon Goretzka this summer, as the German international has fallen out of favor, replacing him with De Jong, whose market value stands at 75 million euros, appears to be on Tuchel's mind, though the club are yet to make a move. Nevertheless, Barcelona are unlikely to consider the sale of Frenkie de Jong. The Dutchman is one of the most experienced players in that team, and with Sergio Busquets seemingly on the verge of joining Inter Miami, the club required the presence of someone like De Jong in the years to come. It will be interesting, however, to see if Barcelona consider the possibility of a swap deal involving De Jong and Joshua Kimmich, one of the club's top targets in the market this summer. Bayern, though, are unlikely to even consider selling the German international Joshua Kimmich, who is considered the fact of their project. Good luck to Bayern, because honestly, I don't see no chance whatsoever for Barca to sell De Jong. Um, De Jong have always been an important player for us, and of course, this is the second summer in a row that De Jong have been linked with an exit. Last year, there was a lot of saga surrounding Frenkie De Jong as to going to Chelsea, who were pushing so hard for the player, but due to the fact that the player was resistant and was stubborn, he finally stayed, and Barca, eventually realized that they were really making a mistake of pushing him out of the window last summer. And we saw how Frenkie de Jong was exceptionally good this season. And now talking about this new report of Bayern, under the request of Thomas Tuchel pushing for a transfer for Frenkie de Jong, which honestly I think Barca can't even dare to do that mistake of selling him. I think it doesn't, in fact, the move will not work. Let's be honest, it can't work. Frenkie de Jong is one of our key midfielders. Javi have already said Frenkie de Jong is one of the untouchables. Untouchables. So I don't think Barca should even dare to listen to any negotiation from Bayern's end. Maybe this time around, let's act like Bayern. Like, when we're going for Joshua Kimmich, they were like, we don't even want to listen to anything because we have already blocked the door. We are not open to any negotiations for the midfielder, and that's it. And that's it. So Barca have to do the same if Bayern really want to push for that, because for them, they think that they have the right to just go to our players. But honestly, we have to show them that our own priced assets can't go anywhere. We're looking players like Joshua Kimmich have been players that we have been showing interest, but Barca have stepped out completely from the race for Joshua Kimmich, as we all know that Bayern have refused that. They don't even want to listen to any word from Barca. And more to that, the player himself is not even keen on a move to Barcelona. So I don't think Barca themselves will even entertain any discussion with FC Bayern as to the regards of Frenkie De Jong being linked to the club. Of course, there are certain players that we know that they are currently now in this team that no matter what, no matter the financial difficulties that Barca are going through, Barca can't even dare to sell them. Look at Ter Stegen, look at Frenkie De Jong, look at Jules Koundé, look at Araujo, look at Pedri. There are certain players that they can't be sold no matter what. And Xavi knows that. So I think that one, no matter what Thomas Tuchel does, his request won't be accomplished. You know, he might like the player, good and fine, same as Xavi likes Joshua Kimmich, but their dreams will not come true. Xavi knows very well that going for Joshua Kimmich is likely not working out. Same as Thomas Tuchel going for Frenkie de Jong is also out of the picture completely. Then moving on to the final story of discussion. After Lionel Messi's move to Inter Miami, two of PSG's other superstars, Neymar and Mbappe's future, have come into serious attention in the transfer market lately. While Mbappe has been linked with a move to Real Madrid again this summer, Neymar is looking for a potential return to Barcelona, his former stomping ground. The player has not had a great time at all at PSG recently and wants to quit this coming summer. According to Adrian Sanchez, Neymar has been sending a lot of messages to people around Barca in the last few days, gauging the atmosphere in the Camp Nou over his potential return to the club. However, the set contacts have asked him to focus on PSG, indicating that a return to Barcelona might not be a possibility. This comes shortly after various reports confirmed Xavi's aversion to the idea of re-signing Neymar, even though the two were teammates from 2013 to 2015, even winning the Champions League. Neymar, whose current market value is 70 million euros, had an excellent track record at Barca before he left PSG in 2017. He racked up 105 goals and 76 assists in just 186 competitive matches for Barca, notably being the part of the fabled MSN, along Messi and Suarez. Even at Paris Saint-Germain, Neymar has been involved in almost 200 goals in 173 matches. However, at 31, his best years are behind him. The Brazilian's hefty salaries do not exactly help Barca's case, even though the attacker is willing to cut his salary according to new reports. It is clear that Barca are currently focusing on younger talents in their bid to reinforce the attacking department. One of the club's key targets is Turkish sensation Arda Güler, even though they are set to face stiff competition from Real Madrid and AC Milan. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.